Welcome back, my friends. This is Karthik Nagarajan, your technology buddy. Today, I would want us to discuss about a progressive web application made as a mobile application because a lot of web developers has an issue that how can I convert progressive web application into a mobile application. Okay, what do we need for a mobile application? Because in the PWA, let's say a web application developed through React or whether it is through HTML, whatever the way it is, we are able to track the location. Initially long back, we were not able to track the GPS location so that the mobile app cannot be compared to a web app. But nowadays, it is not an issue. First thing is ruled out. The issue that we were facing is ruled out because we are able to track the GPS location. That is one thing. Second thing, there is a possibility of you now converting your web application, a progressive web application, that is possible for it to resize itself into a mobile screen format or a size or a tablet size, whatever the way it is. Now, the next question is, how can I make sure that my web application running in a mobile can store data locally in that mobile? It is possible because there is a library called Dexie, and you can investigate, you can research on Dexie. In React, you will be able to include Dexie, and then you will be able to now make sure using Dexie, 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 you will be able to now manage all your progressive web application development as a mobile application where the data from your application is stored locally in the user's mobile device. So the only issue what we have on the research, what I've done on it, and then the way I've implemented the Dexie in my web application is that when you clear the data of that particular Chrome or whatever the mobile application is, you will have face an issue because the data is wiped out because it is not stored like WhatsApp or the other mobile apps in the mobile location. It is stored under the Chrome or the web browser's location. That is the issue. But as long as the data is not wiped out, you are able to now do a progressive web application as a mobile application. So people will not even think about or will not see a difference between the PWA and then the mobile app. Now there is the next tip I want to give you. Like you can enable the Dexie in two modes. One is store always the local data in local device. And then the second option is store the local data in the local device, and you can have a server centrally running, which you can use to be the central server where you can flush your local data from the mobile device when the network comes on. So you have both these options, which means when you have flushed out all the data from the local mobile device storage to the server. Whenever there is a network online, let's say when your mobile is online on network, then automatically the data can be flushed in. So the data flushed into the server stays there, and then you can, the technology what WhatsApp use is WhatsApp is checking always if all the linked devices has the data. Until the linked devices get their data, the WhatsApp maintains the storage until all the mobile devices or the devices linked to the WhatsApp app what you have in your mobile is synced. If it is synced, the data is gone. So going forward, the data is now pulled from, and it is also upon the request. You don't have to now maintain the server data and then also the mobile data. You can pull the data from the server whenever you need it. So using Dexie, I can say a PWA can be converted into a mobile. This is what I wanted to say, my friends. Thank you. Thanks for listening to me. Cheers. Bye. We will meet again in our next session.